Daddy's Scary Library, perhaps a 2-for-1 special based off of how fast we can get through this. Let's see how long this argument lasts for. Well, just touch on it real fast. Thoughts on the last Jujutsu Kaisen episode? The information dump?
So the mangaka opened his domain expansion and
Ah,
opened up the manga and told you to read it.
yeah, right, right. I'm like, okay, man. There was a lot there. I'm just like, I felt like I was writing notes the whole time, just to try to
Ooh.
understand what the rules were. And just in my opinion, this was a great example of a poorly executed manga to anime, what's it called? When you're like an interpretation
Adaptation?
or conversion, when it's just
Adaptation?
adaptation. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, I think it was a bad because I mean, if it's on written, if it's on print, if it's a book, if it's a novel, if it's a web novel, you just have the benefit of sitting there with the information. Like you could sit there and read all you want, as much as you want, and you technically can do the same thing visually with the. I mean, even though it's an anime, you have the added dimension of the visualizing whatever the words are. You
And
could do
audio. And
Oh,
the
and
audio.
the audio. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. My paranoid ass was like, "Can you hear me?" No, but yeah, you have the benefit of hearing it and watching it, seeing it on screen. But I don't think people really, or I don't. It's hard for some people to understand. I mean, I'm speaking from a place of only from a consumer angle of it. So it's not like I'm in the industry where I'm actually participating in this kind of conversion. But you can't information dump with this and have your consumers have the same level of enjoyment that they would via written media. I think if it,
Yeah.
Objection.
yeah, that's how I feel. But
Yeah,
how do
I've
you feel
never
about it?
seen an anime information dump that hard before.
Objection.
Yeah, it was bad.
You guys are both wrong.
Yeah.
Have you never seen Phoenix Wright?
What?
No, I've
The
only seen
anime?
the memes.
Yes.
No,
The
I played
entire
the
series is
game.
about information dump. They pretty much pull everything that you need to, documentation, all the information, and that's the entire series, just talking about things.
But
So,
it's a
no,
I'd
you're
argue
wrong.
it's law. that's a law
Okay,
anime. Like the
I'm right
information
because
dump
I've
is
never seen Phoenix Wright.
yeah.
Oh,
So you're wrong.
Damn.
Reggie Wright, you
Objection.
should
Yeah,
meet.
isn't Reggie the name of the guy?
I thought that's what you were going for, Reggie.
Oh, that's what he's basing his
Exactly.
character off of.
I didn't
But
watch the anime. I played the visual novel.
yeah. I mean, who knows? Like, it's like you said, we were talking off air before, but no, they're giving us all this right now. So then after this, it's like, all right, it's established, we gave it to you, and then we could just jump into it. And again, like
Yes.
I'm
Yes, I
I'm
do believe they're doing the same thing they did the previous season where it was a lot of information at the beginning and we're just like, what is all this? What are these things anyway? And then as we went throughout the season, it all started like, oh shoot, all these breadcrumbs are matching up. It's like pop
Oh yeah,
rocks in my
yeah.
head.
Yep,
And it
yeah.
yep.
was just like an
Nice little
entertaining thing to
flashbacks.
understand how you're going there because you know everything already.
I got you. Right. And they had the opportunity or they did kind of that already with this by
Hmm.
introducing us to the idea of Tengen, introducing us to some of the issues that Tengen might be going through because he needs the Star Plasma vessel and she was assassinated.
Mm.
And this lady, the tall girl with the big ass who has some kind of issue and so it's like okay,
The
there's a
blonde,
reason why yeah, yeah, yeah. The
the
lady
American.
yeah, she's the lady who pretends to be more important than she actually is. That lady. You know.
Yeah.
American,
Yeah.
I
right?
know
Yeah.
I shit on her
He's
so
right.
bad.
He is right. He is right, Americans.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
That's how
funny.
the world sees us.
Oh no. But it so it they had they were trying to wrap up or kind of tell us this is the meal that these breadcrumbs were this is the plate that the breadcrumbs were falling off of. And it's like, okay, I understand it conceptually. I just think it was a bad execution because there's a you have the benefit of showing us through this medium. I feel like through the other mediums, information dump. That's what those mediums are made for. And yeah, the visualization even with the manga. But the like you said, the moving picture and audio is just you have to do more showing than telling. And this one was just was like just straight up telling instead of showing because they could
They
have
showed a few silhouettes, if you
yeah,
recognize
yeah.
the silhouettes.
And it was pretty. It was pretty, to their credit. But
It was, yeah, really, it was edited really well.
I
It
just think
was like a information like zone. Like you got into a library of things where
ah
all the plethora of this happens, that happens, these are the rules, those are rules, these rules can be adjusted. Here's what's going
mhm.
on, here's how it's gonna start, here's where you guys are, here's what we're doing with you guys, here's what you need to do, here's what you have to
All
do,
right,
this
all
is the
right, all
plan.
right, all right,
Like
all right. I
well,
got it. I
I'm
got
just
it.
telling you, this is how
Jesus.
it was. This is the episode. Like, and I loved it
How
because I
long
was
were
just
you
like,
gonna
okay,
go?
as long as the culling game takes 19 days.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's why I was telling Reggie. I was like, I'm happy you put that video in the group chat because I'm just like, you
That
know
did
what?
help.
Yeah.
That
Oh
whew,
yeah.
that
I
did
was
help.
so lost. I was so like, I'm like,
I
I was
love
gonna.
the series, but info dump, just like Rob, I am a what was it? A power user when it comes to Nen. So over
Ah.
much information will just steam my brain all at once. But I can grasp at things at a lower time. You know, it just watching it, seeing it, you're just like Itadori is just like, God damn.
Yeah, it's like, it's like a library. The library, there's a bunch of different books, but there's big signs to tell you what sections are each one. There's a catalog. There's a librarian you could go to help you look for the information. And with the information dump episodes like this one, it just seems like you walk in and then like five different people run up to you and try to read you five different books at the same time. It's just like, yo,
Yeah.
there's so much going on. It's like an overstimulation, an overload of information. And not that it's like so much information that's so complex. It's just that the way it was presented wasn't in a way that's
Like a career guide.
digestible.
A career guide. Yeah.
Yeah,
For like
like when you're
college
in, yeah, like,
career.
oh, come with us, or, you should join us, and this and that, like
Yeah,
all
career
that stuff
guidance
at
in
once
school. Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
like at the end of a season of school, and it's just like, you're just trying to hang out.
Right, right. Career
Mm.
guide versus like guidance counselor. It's like, oh, I'm gonna sit down like, yo, how are you feeling today? And then it's like, oh, what are you thinking about doing after school? That's a little bit more
Mm.
digestible, one-on-one, elongated
Yeah.
conversation. And that's what I would have preferred. I would have preferred, even if it was like super boring, nothing going on, I would have preferred long drawn out, like showing, use the media to your advantage to showcase what you're trying to say versus just telling me all at once and blah blah blah. Blah. So.
Yeah. I mean, they already
So
showed us the rules in the last episode, but no one really understood it. So to do
Yeah.
it
they
again.
they kind of double down on
Woo!
like, all right, we know you didn't understand that last episode, so let's break it down for you because it's important. So
Yeah.
yes, it was a lot, but it was also a fun episode for us here at Daddy's Dirty Library to speculate what may happen
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are gonna die
Yeah.
easily.
I think
You
that's
have to kill
because you have to kill for
to
yeah.
get
points.
points. So that's
So
I
a
don't even know how
hundred
that's gonna
point,
work.
100 kills to free somebody.
Or yeah, 100 points to add a rule.
Yeah.
But
And
Mhm.
then
you
the
can't,
game
you have to
master.
kill every, you can't just sit there. So you have to kill every what?
No,
19
you need
days.
100 points. So like a sorcerer is 5 points. Regular people I think is 1 point. So you have
Well,
to
yeah.
get
I
to.
meant your points can't stay the same for too long.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, if it was like over 19 days or something like that. There's just a lot of
Okay.
weird arbitrary like again like the weird numbers. It's like, wait, is that supposed to mean
You know
something?
why it's a
19?
weird
Why
number?
not 20?
Main character doesn't want to kill.
It's like I don't know. Yeah, this is it's interesting, but yeah, that's things and stuff. Like it's I could compare this to so many things, and we could keep going on with this, but the beginning of I really like the Harry Potter series. The
Uh,
first movie was kind of an information dump. Like it
ugh.
wasn't like this, but it was just kind of introducing you. So it's just kind of like they're telling you stuff, they're showing you, and they're elongating it. Like it wasn't undigestible, but it was just kind of like oh, like a first movie in a series tends to be like. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a lot of stuff. I'm gonna trail like drag it out. Versus whoever was the director of the third movie was like the complete opposite of that. And granted, like you don't need that kind of the same kind of or maybe it's the same director. I don't know, but the techniques that they used for the first movie was like not at all necessary for the third movie and was not at all present for the third movie. Like there's a lot of stuff to introduce, a lot of new concepts, but they did a great job of showing you what was written
Yeah.
in the third movie, as opposed to and you're interpreting it in different ways. So that's just
Was the third movie Goblet of Fire?
no, that's fourth. Prisoner of Azkaban. The third one was a
Oh.
whole lot of just a lot of visualizations, a lot of use
Mm.
of shadows, a lot of like, oh, you can feel like when the mentors came on you see the frost on the window. You're just like, oh, that's an added. I don't remember. Like I
Yeah.
remember the saying it's cold, but like you just see them just everything gets dark and just and then like you see the breath.
Yeah.
It's like a lot like the visual cues are just incredible, and that just wasn't present in the first one. It was just it's night and day difference.
Hmm.
And it's just and there's benefits to both. Like I mean, the way that I want it again is drawn out and utilizing the stuff that the medium that you had at your disposal. But that would take way longer than one episode unless you're
Hmm.
incredibly creative. And I like that because I'm a One Piece type of watcher. Like I'll sit there for thousands of episodes. So, but most people don't have that kind of, they're just like, yo, just give me the shit, whatever. Let's get to it. So.
Yeah.
They stylistically made a different choice. I just,
Oh
because
yeah.
of and how I like enjoying stuff, I prefer the other way than the one that they chose. So,
I'm curious to see what younger people think about that episode
yeah. They're
because
like,
we're old. We can't
I
handle
hate
that
to
type of information.
I hate to say it, but I think the way that younger people are gonna take it, is that they're going to pretend like they understand everything. And so they're gonna
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
oh yeah, I was just mid, but they were just giving us the information. But yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I agree with that, Rob. And when you think about it, I feel like I was just like that
Mm,
during like Trigun when I was younger. Like,
mm.
I didn't really understand everything. I was like, oh, he's gonna shoot. Yeah,
But we
yeah.
didn't have the
Yeah.
ability to pause a TV
No,
channel.
unless you
That
recorded it.
too.
That's a different story.
So we had to accept the information that was just
Yeah.
shooting by.
Yeah.
Flooded. Yeah.
I also will say, like, I mean, this younger generation really surprised me. Like, I was sitting here watching Demon Slayer with a couple, like, one of my friend's daughter and my kids, and
Hmm.
she was there with a friend, and they were singing the intro in Japanese, and I was like, what the?
Mm.
Like, these
So
kids know
proud.
their stuff. Like, I could carry the tune, but I had no idea the words. Like, they just they do it.
Yeah.
So I was
I think
like.
I've heard Johan sing a few Japanese songs.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Oh, serenading your
Yeah, he was
your ear.
driving one day and just singing and
Okay.
driving,
Okay.
all in
Excuse me.
Japanese.
So like yo, maybe the generation knows a lot more than at least we did, at least more than I did in my time. But yeah, I think they're just gonna be like, of course I know everything. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what everything. Yeah, the calling game rules. Yeah, what you don't know? You didn't know that Darth Vader was. You know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
You
just
can't
sour
actually
about a
ask them.
couple of instances. You did.
Oh
You're
Oh,
yeah.
right.
it's
No.
obvious. Darth Vader was Luke's father. I was like, shut the fuck
Whoa,
up.
whoa, whoa.
Shut the
Some
fuck.
people
You
didn't
didn't know.
watch
You don't
the
know the
movie,
difference.
Spoiler.
Rob.
Yeah. Man.
Spoiler.
That's
Please.
just what it is. I'm just hating on the young generation. I'm a grouchy old man. I had one bad
You're a
experience.
ageist.
Yeah, I turned Asian. So I one back. I was like, get the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
man.
but it's also embarrassing for kids to show themselves as not intelligent nowadays. Like you don't know makes them feel like, of course I know. Shit, I don't want to be,
Oh, like
pushed out to be
the
uncool.
One Piece fan that you knew?
I was so excited for this person too, because we were talking about Kaido before the fights, before they got into Wano, and I was so excited. He's like, "Yeah, I know Kaido." I'm like, "Yeah, I think his intro story was huge and amazing." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah," because what did you think about when he fell off the sky? He's like, what do you mean? What? Yeah, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "So you don't know Kaido was trying to kill himself by jumping off a sky island, and that is his introduction. And his introduction goes, "There's nothing that could kill him, not even himself."
Hmm.
Just, just,
And he said he was caught up to the series at the time.
yeah. But then that's when I realized at the time most people are either YouTube, TikTok, oh, they just read what's up to date and say, "Yeah, I know everything."
Spark
Yeah.
Notes of anime.
But it was
Um,
unfortunate, and it is what it is with certain people. They won't enjoy the series like I will. That's on them.
Yeah.
yeah.
But they pretend to, you know?
It's not the same.
You know?
Hmm.
But
What?
this series, I'm excited for. I wonder what rules can they make to change it at all? Because I feel like it's very
Oh
locked in
yeah.
on what you can do in this game. Like
Because it can't be long lasting, right?
it can't be long lasting. It can't change. It can't be something that the game master, which is an automated system, disapproves, and it can't be quitting or saving people.
So could you
So
be like,
unless
hey,
it's reviving people, I don't know.
well, that's long lasting.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, so what could it be?